What's up guys, back at it again, this time with 5 cons of joining the army. Now the very first con is pretty obvious, it's death. Since you are joining the army or just the military in general, you do have a higher chance of, actually dying. Because you did decide to join, you are putting yourself out there and you may get sent to a combat zone. Con number 2 of joining the army is family. Most of the times you can't take the family with you because of the locations you're staying at. They're either combat zones or, the army or the military in general won't really allow you to have dependents out there. So that's one thing about it. It's family is really difficult when you're not seeing them for an extended period of time. Con number 3 is the field. Now, this is totally unit dependent, honestly, because some units like infantry, you'll be in the field all the time. If you work in administration, you're probably never in the field. Probably in the field like once a year, right? For my job, we typically don't go out in the field a lot, but if we're attached to like Stryker brigade or something like that, we are in the field. But regardless, it's all unit dependent. Now, if you get a job in the army that doesn't go out in the field a lot, you probably won't go out in the field a lot. So jobs that pertain to the office, dental, I don't think really goes out into the field. Medical is hit or miss because you could be a 68 whiskey, which is a combat medic. The 4th con is limited freedoms. Being a soldier in the US Army, you have to present yourself in a certain way. You can't really express your political opinions all too much because the military is unbiased. We're just there to make sure the mission is accomplished and everyone gets back home safely. And going back into limited freedoms is you can't visit certain countries, even if you have family there, because of either hostilities with the United States or that country is in revolt. Overall, I think it's just for our safety. Another tie-in to limited freedoms is curfews. Now, once again, this is totally unit dependent and where you're stationed. Now, here in South Korea, some units, they do curfews. Fortunately, my unit doesn't really do curfews, but because going down to Humphreys, we may have a curfew, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is and can't really do much about it. So if you're in a unit or a location that has curfews, make sure you plan your night out before actually going out and partying and having a good time, because you have to make sure you get back on post at a certain time and be in formation at a certain time. So watch out for that. And the 5th and final thing is you can't say no to orders. If you're given a lawful order from an NCO or an officer, you have to complete that order. You say no, you will get in a lot of trouble because it's a lawful order and you're obligated under contract to complete those orders. So do what you're told and do it correctly. You'll be fine, because that's all they want. All they want is the job to be done. If you do it in a timely manner, in a correct manner, we're golden. And most of the times these tasks are very simple. Most of the times they're very tedious. But it all just depends, once again, on the unit and what your job entails. You just do your job and do it correctly, you'll be fine. So saying no to orders, it's a bad idea. Anyways guys, that was 5 cons of joining the army or military in general. So before you join, make sure you know what you're signing up for. Other than that, I'll see you guys later.